Good morning, students. Our today's topic is Shakespeare. Better to say Shakespearean sonnet. That Shakespeare, who is belong in English literature from 1564 to 1660, but till today he is called the monarch of literature. He is the milestone of human sense and sensibility. He is the very good painter of human inner self. He is the dramatist, he is the poet, he is everything. But here we are going to concentrate our topic only to his sonnet number 18 very briefly. And before going to that sonnet, we have to learn what is sonnet. Sonnet is called the 14-line poem. Perhaps this sonnet is written firstly in 1230 or 1214, but Italian poet Petrarch gives a popularity of this sonnet, and therefore he make a frame in his sonnet. He divided his sonnet into two categories. First part is called the octave, first 8 line, where he present his subject, where he establish his subject is called the octave, and the second part, second part, that is the last 6 line, where he explain the subject, his topic, is called the sestet. This is the form of Shakespeare. This is the form of Petrarchian form of sonnet writing. But the Shakespeare changes this kind of style. He divided his sonnet into 3 quatrain and 1 concluding couplet. 4 line is equal to 1 quatrain. He present his subject and explain his subject with this quatrain, and the last concluding couplet he just shows his own opinion over the subject. This is the form of Shakespearean sonnet, and we are I have already told you that we are concentrating only on the Shakespearean sonnet, and this Shakespeare has written 154 sonnets. And this sonnet is a haiku categorical poem. Haiku is a special poem written in the Japanese language. Japanese short poem is called the haiku poem, and his sonnet is also belong to that category. This is called the haiku categorical poem. Shakespeare has written 154 sonnet. Among them, 1 to 126 sonnets is called a masculine friendship series sonnet. This sonnet is addressed to as a fair youth. And next, 127 to 152, it is addressed to a dark lady. We don't know who is that dark lady. It is still a subject that who is that dark lady. And the last two, 153 and 154, is a sonnet addressed to the Venus, Roman love goddesses. Venus, as that of our India, the Kamdev or the Madan Dev. Venus is the love god of Roman literature. Overall, we can able to see that in each of his sonnet series, love is the only subject. Why he is taken love is the only subject? Because Shakespeare believed that love is not the object. It is the very existence of humanity. Love is the very inner self of every human beings, and therefore he has taken love as the very subject of his sonnet. And this our prescribed sonnet number 18, is belong in the first category, that is the category of the fair youth categorical sonnet. So who is that fair youth? This is also a matter of research, and major critic unanimously considered that perhaps this fair youth, this friend is the third Earl of Southampton. Third Earl of Southampton, that is Henry Wellesley. He was the very close friend of Shakespeare, and he was very closely attached with Shakespeare. And Shakespeare has written all the love poem addressing to that Earl of Southampton. And therefore, recently some Australian critic shows their opinion that perhaps Shakespeare was suffering from homosexuality. So whatever it may be, we are concentrating our topic on the sonnet number 18 only. Shakespeare has not given any name to his sonnet. He has just numbering the sonnet. So this is the sonnet number 18. Our West Bengal Council of Higher Secondary Education has taken the first line of sonnet number 18 as the title of the sonnet. But this first line is very important. You know, the first line is, shall I compare thee to a summer day? Shall I compare thee to a summer day? First line is the question, and the total others line are the explanation of that question, and the last concluding couplet is actually the answer of that question. So originally the poem is the first line and the last two concluding couplet, and in between them the poet is playing with the first question. Okay, so shall I compare thee to a summer day? It is called a rhetorical question. Rhetorical question means incomplete answer. Where there is no such a complete answer, it is called a incomplete answer. So first line is a rhetorical question, and here I is the subject, and the compare thee, D-T-H-E-E. D is actually the object of you. Okay, so we may call it that I is the poet himself, and D is the poet's intention, the poetic intention, we may call it also. And the next line, thou art more lovely and more temperament. Here thou art is the accent word of art. Actually the accent word of art. Okay, thou art, the art of thou art means the love of the Earl of Southampton is more temperament than that of the summer. It is more eternal. It is more stable than that of the summer. Okay, temperament means stable, more stable. This summer is a natural object. It is unstable. It is not permanent. Every nature, summer, winter, everything, all these are the temporary. This is not the permanent object. Okay, then rough white is not so beautiful as my friends love, because rough winds do shake the darling birds of the May. Because the summer has the rough wind, and they destroy the birds, the little birds of the flower. And my friends love is not destructive. It is not destructive at that of the summer's wind. And summers is had all to a shorter day. Overall, the summer is short. It is not the permanent. Summer means not the summer of this India. So in India, summer is very tyrannical, but in England, summer is pleasant as that of our autumn in India. After the Puja vacation, we are feeling a pleasant weather, not more hotty, not more wind, not more cold. This kind of weather is belong in England summer. Is belong in the summer season of England. Okay, so therefore their summer is called. Therefore their summer is compared as the beauty of youth and the happiness. In the second quatrain, sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines. Eye of heaven, the sun. Eye of heaven is compared to the sun. in Hindu mythology also, sun and the moon are called the eye of the god. Okay, so sometimes this sun becomes too hot, and it is unbearable for the human being. So my friend love is not like that. My friend love is bearable, and often he is gold complexion dimmed, gold complexion. The ray, it is actually the play of light and shadow. That is not the fixed, that the unfaithful condition are painted here. Okay, and every fear from the fear sometime decline, and every fear from the fear sometime declined. Okay, by chance or nature's changing course and tip. Actually, the nature has the law, and by this law everything is changeable. So summer, the beauty of summer is also changed, but my friend's beauty is not, but my friend's beauty is unchangeable. And here and therefore it is not comparable with the beauty of the summer. My friend beauty is much more than that. Third quatrain, by that eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose the possession of that feared the worst. In comparison of that summer's instability, my friend's beauty of youth and happiness is more than that. It is not faded. It is eternal. Nor shall death bark you, thou underest in his shade, when his internal lines to time thou growest. Here death is personified. Death has given life here. Even, and the poet wants to say is that even the death cannot carry the beauty of love of my friend, of my friend's beauty of love. So my friend's beauty of love is immortal. It is not the mortal things. It is not comparable to any object, any natural object. And the last concluding couplet, which is the answer of the first line: so long and the man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So long, until the human being exist in this world, until the man can see and hear, can hear, can breathe, my friend's love can stay in this world. And it is fact. He has written this poem before 400 years ago, but still we are reading. So it is really, he is immortalized. The poet is immortalized his friend love through the poetry, and therefore the poet tried to present it that love is the very existence of humanity. Love is the will of humanity. Love is the very motto of humanity. Without love, we cannot. The human beings cannot exist, and love remain in this planet until the life remain in this planet. This is the motto of this poem, where the Shakespeare friend is the object of that love. And my students, you should go through the poem several times, and if there is any question, you should ask me next time. Thank you. All the best. Goodbye.